In my hometown of the borough of Ambridge, PA Humanities and PA Heart and Soul have made a big difference. As my friend and borough manager Mario Leone, who is here today, can confirm, Heart and Soul came to Ambridge about 5 years ago. They started the process with a conversation, simply bringing residents together to talk and learn about one another. Out of that simple yet crucial start, eventually came some colorful crosswalks and an amazing mural at our 5th Street Park. Heart and Soul was such a success that Ambridge is the recipient of a grant awarded through the Pennsylvania Creative Arts, one of only 4 communities in our Commonwealth to receive such an award. So now even more, the projects are art projects in the works, all of which began in large part due to the work of PA Humanities and Heart and Soul. Give yourself an applause. Simply put, PA Heart and Soul has been invaluable in fostering and nurturing a true sense of community in Ambridge, culturally, socially, and economically. I'm proud to have supported their efforts and will enthusiastically continue to do so.
I am so honored to get to speak to you about PA Heart and Soul. I am a product of PA Heart and Soul. I am the single mother that doesn't have time to get involved. 10 years ago, I was the person that could barely make it to make dinner and figure out how to get my kids from school. How did I have time? And nobody cared about what I was going to say anyway. I'm a single mom. I'm black. I'm a woman. I'm poor. Nobody cared until the process was started. It started to build up a knowledge and a confidence that knew that I was an expert in living in my town. I was an expert in Meadville. And where did it end up? I'm the mayor of Meadville, right? I'm the first woman, first black mayor of Meadville. That's what we are doing here. That's what PA Heart and Soul does for communities. It doesn't just change communities, it changes lives. It builds leaders. It creates a process that makes a strong community. It creates a process that makes people responsible. They feel responsible for the success at their town.
You know, Heart and Soul isn't just a program, it's who you are. And I wear it on me all the time. Now, we completed our program, did a report, and in 2025, we base all of our activities on a lot of that information, if not all of that information that we received. So, and then another side interesting note was people were so resigned about their government, we had to beg people to run. We had a mayor that was there for 20 years. We had nobody that would run for office unless we forced them into it. So in the midst of PA Heart and Soul, we had a council seat open with 18 people apply for that council seat, which was unprecedented. And that showed me that people liked what they were seeing. They realized that they were heard, and meant not only did they know that they were heard, they wanted to be a part of it, and they knew that they mattered. So hearing their ideas have structured us to start building ourselves as the hub that we are and as the great city that we are.
Together, we discovered what can happen when you plan with people, not for people. And that's what PA Heart and Soul is about. Through our collaboration, we've seen Pennsylvania become a national model. And I have to say that again, a national model for the transformational power of community building.
Partnership that Marie's speaking about, which goes back 10 years now, has been rooted in connecting people, a mutual desire to make a difference based on involving everybody, focusing on what matters most, and playing the long game.
In a time when our country feels deeply divided, the arts remind us of our shared humanity. Today we raise our voices to urge further investment in the arts, not as a luxury, but as a necessity. Let us remember, every time we advocate for the arts, we advocate for stronger, healthier, and more vibrant communities.